Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. Today we're going to be doing love readings. So this is going to be a love reading for the sign of Aquarius. And we're just going to start out, Aquarians, with asking, what is the person that's on your mind? What are they thinking, feeling? What's going on their side? So this is for whatever you're thinking about as you sit down to watch this reading. What is going on their side? This is for Aquarius. Okay, we're going to go one more time. What's going on for Aquarius's person? Too many cards. What's going on for Aquarius's person? Okay, this is interesting. First of all, your person might be a highly intuitive person, Aquarius. High Priestess is like higher levels of knowing. So let's see. Why is the Hermit here? It looks like your person might be kind of not talking right now. They might be going through kind of like a little timeout, especially with the Hanged Man here. Hanged Man and Hermit. They might be taking some time to kind of tune into how they feel in their inner, you know, in their gut, like about the situation. Why is the Hermit here? Yeah, so it's like, I think that your person is like, it's like they're feeling a lot of passion, but it's like they're just stopping to take a time out. I just feel like they're not communicating with you. They're thinking about it. Like they have a lot of passion and they want to ride in, but I feel like right now they're probably not talking because they're in Hanged Man Hermit mode. These are not necessarily bad modes to be in, you know. It's like your person just might be introspecting on, you know, tapping into how they really feel internally about the situation. But I think what they're, you know, at the moment, what they're feeling is a lot of passion. So it might just have them like stopping to evaluate what's going on. Why is the Tower here? Why is Aquarius's person? What kind of Tower moment are they having? What's going on with them? They might be like experiencing some upheaval on their side. Maybe that's what's making them stop and take this time out. Like maybe they're just dealing with a lot right now internally. Huh. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, your person might have like gone through something recently that like just sort of really shook up their world. Why? I need more information about why is the Tower here. Something to do with their community. Okay. Yeah, like, so I don't think this has to do with you, what your person is going through. I think that, you know, they've had some type of upheaval. It's something around them with their community. It's probably something that you don't know about. You might, but I have a feeling you might not know about it with your person sort of being in shutdown mode. But I think it had something to do with their community. I feel like your person has had to leave something behind. I don't think your person is sharing or talking about this with you. I don't know if your person is having to leave a marriage behind. And like maybe it possibly has something to do with like their place in the community. you know, that maybe somehow this ending, or yeah, this tower moment and them having to like put something down and walk away from it, maybe it's sort of like the eyes in their community are kind of on them right now, so they might just be like introspecting. So I don't know. This is definitely a marriage card. So I don't know if your person is leaving behind a union, but usually this Eight of Cups is somebody walking away from something to do with love. And he's got his back turned on this Three of Cups too. So something that maybe was once joyful to them, either that, or they're having to like navigate the community around them, the awareness, maybe their family and friends, about this, like whatever situation went down that they had to leave behind. But whatever it was like a big sort of, what do you call it? What's the words? Like a climactic event. And your person may not have really been expecting to have to deal with all these aspects. But again, I feel like your person is dealing with some things that you don't really know about. Why is the Four of Wands here? Just want to find out more about like what's going on with this card. Either might have been like a long-term union. Too many cards. That they walked away from recently, or that they're like, I don't know, in the middle of walking away from. Only you may know more about what's going on with your person. If they've been through like a recent split, a recent breakup. Yeah, so yeah. So yeah, this is just like this person that you're dealing with had to walk away from some type of union, some type of reconciliation. It might be someone that they tried to work things out with over and over and over again, and it just finally went like kaboom, done, over. You know, and so I just think your person's probably dealing with some stuff about this. But again, they've got some passion for you, but they're just trying to get dialed in internally to how they feel with all three of these cards here. They're definitely, you know, I can't say definitely, but I would assume that they're probably not talking much to you, being in Hermit and Hanged Man, but this is them getting a new perspective, which is nice. And that trails out to the Knight of Wands. And this is a knight who, you know, is, you know, with the Hermit here, I would say this is someone who's wanting to move fast, and move on their passion. Like they're feeling a lot of passion, but I don't think that they're moving right now, just because of whatever all this craziness is, that they're dealing with or have like just dealt with, maybe in the recent-ish past. Hopefully this makes sense to someone out there. These are general readings, so this won't resonate with everybody. What's going to happen in the upcoming future? So upcoming future would be up to the next few months, for Aquarius and their person in this situation. It's coming up around the bend in this connection. Going to go a couple more times so we get a nice clean read on this next spread. Okay, what's going on in the near future in this connection with Aquarius and their person? Okay, well, listen, you have the Knight of Wands again, so let's see what else comes out. Okay, we've got Hanged Man again. This is so interesting. Gonna get a couple more cards. What's going on with Aquarius and their person in the upcoming future, in the near future? Okay, why is Hanged Man still here? just flew right out. Okay. Yes. And why, though, is 10 of Swords here? Okay. All right. Can I get one more clarifier for the 9 of Swords and Empress? So I think, first of all, you know, okay, this is nice. Okay. So first of all, I think that, you know, in the near future, I think that your person is gonna, you know, I think there's gonna be some passion happening, you know, between the two of you. This is more mutual, but I think they're going to be making that decision to ride in and, you know, kind of come towards this connection. I think that you guys are going to talk more. There's going to be more open dialogue. You know, Queen of Swords, swords are about like mental, you know, mental stimulation, but also about communication. And she's very, like, she's got her sword in her hands and her hand is out, like she's saying something really directly to someone, right? So I feel like if your person hasn't really talked to you about like how hard this has been, and it's got the 10 of Swords right under, I think that they're gonna probably open up and you know, talk about this. I think there will be some movement out of this Hanged Man, but you know, it can carry out into the future, but you've got the Death card on top of that, so there's going to be transfer, why can't I get my words together? There's going to be transformative energy here on this Hanged Man, and the Hermit is not out here, so that's nice. So this is like your person's perspective and possibly even yours, changing, turning, and transforming, right? And this is sort of like, this is in the connection, this is like showing up to fight for it. So I feel like your person's moving out of that stuck energy. You're going to see some transformation. You're going to see them kind of making that decision to show up and fight for this. And then progressing from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. But let's talk about this over here. So, you know, whatever is going on, it's maybe been really hard for both of you. Not only your person, like maybe as your person's been in this hermit mode, it's been kind of devastating for you, but in the meantime too, it's like they've been going through their own sense of devastation with whatever tower moment that went down for them. But this is sort of like, tens are about completion. So I feel like this is this pain like coming to a close as things open up and progress. It may be that you're going to help this person heal somewhat from whatever it is. You know, I think that they're going to open up and let you in, and like Queen of Swords is not always like super emotionally expressive, but she's verbally expressive. Yeah, just not with a lot of gooey emotions. So I think there's going to be some good communication, some good dialogue. I feel like with that moon in the previous spread, I feel like some things are going to come to the light for you that maybe you're not aware of, Aquarius. So, and what's nice is clarifying this 10 of Swords is Empress. This is sort of like wholeness, nurturing. This is a really well-balanced place, and also clarified by the King of Cups. And this is a really well-balanced emotional place to be, right? And so if we're talking about what's coming up in the mutual energy, King of Cups is to me a nice place to be in. Some people look at King of Cups and they you know, some readers look at him and say like, oh, he's like got a cup but he's not very giving. But I don't really see him like that. The energy of King of Cups to me is somebody who's not messy about emotion and not like spilling out of the cracks, but like has a huge capacity to love, but just is really balanced about it. And also the Empress is super balanced. She's like all four queens in one. Right? So she's super balanced and in her power. So this is a really nice energy to come into off of this time of kind of devastation. So that's really nice. And then it just lands out to, you know, King of Wands. This is nice. The progression of Knight to King. It's nice that you have two kings here meeting this Empress in the middle too, because Empress does not really sit down with pages, and not even always with knights, but there's two kings here, so this is a nice balance. King of Wands, King of Cups. This is a lot of passion, and this is a good capacity to love, but in a balanced way, you know, meeting this Empress at the table. And so that's just like a lot of like well-developed emotional energy. This person and you probably have nice attraction for each other, especially with King of Wands and Knight of Wands here. You know, these two, this king definitely represents, like, is definitely the most attractive king in the deck. So usually when this card comes out, means that there's like heavy attraction, and I saw that in the initial spread with your person, that they're, with this Knight of Wands, they're feeling a lot of passion here. So yeah, this looks nice. So, you know, we'll have to see in progressive reads like how it all plays out, but I think you're going to see some transformation here. Your person's going to kind of come out of their shell. They're going to come out of this Hanged Man. They're going to talk. Their perspective is being transformed, right? So the way that they're looking at things is being transformed, but also the way you're looking at things is going to be transformed. Maybe the way that this person hasn't really been communicative, you know, and how that's felt for you, also will have a transformation. So that should be nice. There's definitely some good movement happening here coming up in the near future. And listen, I don't know if that's in a week or a month or 2 months, but I'm framing near future always. I'm asking for up to the next few months. So I think that you should see some improvement. And I like this guy. He's like showing up with two different shoes on, but he's showing up to fight for it, you know? He's showing up to stand for what he believes in, right? So this is, if we're talking about mutual energy, this is like both of you kind of like maybe a little unexpectedly, but showing up like, I'm here for it. I'm here for this, you know? So that's very nice. All right, Aquarius, hopefully this resonated with you. And if it didn't, please feel free to check your sun, moon, and rising. If it did resonate, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. It helps me grow the channel. But ultimately, I'm just really grateful that you came out to watch this reading today. All right, thank you, Aquarius. Stay blessed.